Oh, before I forget, I'm streaming to YouTube as well.
Yo.
There we go. Up.
What is up?
Sounds like you passed out.
No, 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 no. I just got back from the store.
I running my quest Eta and Exarch.
Totally.
Gonna obviously start with Eta because less deaths. Exarch
I think that is doable.
I have Val summon Skelly. Maybe I'll bring it out of my stash just for it. Maybe. Ball phase just doesn't pair well with minion builds. Like it's basically a guaranteed death.
Oh, you can definitely kill him.
Oh, but yeah, I can. Am I lagging?
Oh, okay. Here.
No, I just had a lag spike in game. My goodness. So it just
Log angle, buddy.
what's that?
I was gonna say, I think that's a log angle, the delay in the stream.
Yeah. Oh god. So wait, that's just disgusting. Eta has an action speed slow with the tentacles.
Yep.
So basically, you just get locked into animation if it touches you whilst doing anything really.
Yep.
Yeah. Disgusting. SRS or not SRS gems. Val Skelly should replace. What can I replace here? Maybe Purity of Elements. I don't really need it. Yeah, I'll take it over Minion Life, I guess. And then I have to put it somewhere. Then maybe I should also do this. All right, let's see if
your absurd defiance ends here, hatchling.
The Atlas must remain mine. When I'm ready, and not before.
Disintegration. Cleansing. Annihilation.
okay, good. I have awesome on Skellies.
Disintegration. Cleansing. Incineration. Annihilation. Disintegration. Cleansing. The fires of 1,000 suns. You do not have the strength, hatchling.
That may be, but I am not alone.
How pathetic.
You're good. Survived.
Annihilation. Incineration. The hatchling surprises.
Others arrived to challenge me for
I don't know if my cooldown felt a bit longer than it should have been, but yeah, worked. Got a Dawnbreaker for my troubles. Is that going for any amount of money? 16% phase and lightning and 20% cold.
The blade too clean. They are coming.
Yeah, that's Quest Eater and Exarch.
Stranger to the pursuit of knowledge.
Nice.
It has to come with wisdom too.
Ironically, I didn't die in Exarch, it was just Eater. That's 2 Void Zones now, so we have a whole bunch of tier 16 maps. Then I will keep the Dawnbreaker. Rat's Nest, on the other hand, shall be sent into the void. And now we can remove... Where did I put it? Summon Skelly there.
I'm halfway through this logbook and I just realized the Righteous Fire wasn't on.
Lol. What have you been doing? Fire Trap?
Yeah. And the Ignite was killing.
Fire Trap gaming, I guess. Who needs RF? Oh yeah, it's here.
I'm glad by the god. The job never ends.
Act 9. I kind of want to see something. I want to see what I can get by trading my Eldritch currency. I'm hoping... I do not remember where cooldown... Oh shit, it's Eater. Okay, let's see if we can get... Oh shit, increase effect of Chaos Golem. That's what I want. I'll take most speed for now. Alright. One of the first ones we got was cooldown recovery rate for travel skills. So
Got the female expedition boss.
I don't know expedition bosses.
Oh. Either way,
that
my
bad?
single target is bad, but I basically just pulled all the mobs to her. And the Ignite literally ticked her for 90% of her till she force phase into her second
Lol.
phase. But yeah,
GG's.
it's great.
Okay, I think I'm ready to stop progressing, so to say.
Oh yeah, like mapping. How many maps have you completed?
Total 99 maps. 99 maps and 107 points.
Shit.
I'm going super hard on basically scarabs on my second tree. I just sold it an essence of classification for 55. What do you call it? 55 chaos.
On.
Currency exchange.
Okay. Should have some, I think. I don't actually know. I just assume.
Okay, time to start farming some Malva. Surely she doesn't send me back to my hideout.
No, you should be able to kill her. No issues.
I think I just send Guff. Actually, I have one more map on my first tree because
When I'm ready and not before.
I have one more map on my first three because I'm one map away from my Katarina, so might as well. Let's take one more without an orb. But yeah, I'm ready to full send essences. Do you know I still do not even have up to a shrieking fear essence in all my farming?
Stand bad.
Yes, yes, I am. So how? So basically, what I need to do is, if I want to full send an actual best in slot bowl, I'm going to have to spam fear essences until I get +2 socketed bow skills. Then cannot roll attack mods exalt into +1 socketed bow skill or socketed skill. That solves prefixes, and that gives me the ability to can have up to 3 minion attack speed and then a base attack speed, or crit or whatever else I want. But then the question is, am I going to actually do this? And +1 is really good for after I have the enchant, but before, I can't really say it's amazing. I don't know how much damage it contributes. For after, it's big because it gives you the damage and it gives you life, which then goes to ES, which then goes to,
Yes, but you will have to get.
But I'm 44 time runes away from that, so I'm not going to plan for it yet. Minion, Elires, Life, DX, and Int. Yeah. Yeah. Only thing here I could slightly be interested in is you, and I already have that, so I'll just go for you. The Consuming Dark. I've done all the T16 maps. There is one T15 I haven't done. Done all 14s. Almost all 13s. And then most tiers I'm missing only like one. We have 10 malformations. Oh shit, if I have 10 then I should... There ought to be a combination that would give me Pierre. Maz is down bad. He's just trying to get Frenzy of Onslaught. He messaged me during my Ita fight. Of course, ignored it. He has messaged me a kid.
Are you gonna give?
What's that?
Are you gonna give him?
4C, why not? I'm in my hideout right now. I was doing Ita fight before, so I wasn't going to do it. Now my guy's ignoring me. Okay. Back to what I was doing. Now he joins. Okay, so chats, for future reference, please don't be people like this. Why? You refuse to join all this time. Now that I go back, the instant I said I was going back to what I was doing, it joins. Where the fuck is it? Frenzy of Onslaught. Great. All right, we have a peer map to run. Monsters blind on hits. Not the best for my minions being attack based, but should be fine, I guess.
Thanks.
And this should be my 100th completion, which means yeah, which means I'd only have 15 maps left to do, which is fine.
I just had 3 fracture items drop. Are you curious to see the odds of what I just dropped here?
Sure.
All that time in the darkness has only made me hate you more.
Oh, that's Rin.
See how you move, Rin.
Even night.
Okay, what is this? 15% attack speed. That's T. Oh my god. Can you leave me alone? T5 attack speed on the axe. T2 attack speed on the mace. T3 attack speed. So you just basically be dropping attack speed all season long. The season of the speed.
I just can't bring
What are the
myself
odds?
to kill.
The price of fame. I'm ill fit for this.
No idea, but I'm tired of this tornado following me. GG's. I'm pretty sure that's very lucky. 6 sockets recipe. Alright, that's my 100 map. Additional skill tree unlocked. Yeah, I forgot about, actually temporarily forgot about that. That's my 3rd Atlas tree.
When I'm ready and not before.
Meh.
Oi, you! Ow! Now! Oh, back to the bin. Oh, let me recruit a numpty to this job. Good choice, Exile. Yep, you won't regret
So we've done the essence, we've done betrayal. Have we done exped? We've not done exped, right? Surely there's an exped somewhere on this map that I just haven't seen. Surely it's gonna be somewhere around here. There we go.
I've got another one for you.
Logbook, so I have to take that one. Okay. So with this, I'm just going to dump it like here. This is inside as well, so that's good. Maybe I should go for this. Because quant beside logbook should be pretty decent, I think. So where is the explosive right now? Here. Move it a bit down. We lose pack size. No. Is there a universe where we got it this time? Nope. Alright. I tried.
Stay safe.
When I'm ready and not before.
Surely this red looks kind of scary is going to die, right? He's dead. That two. Is that really all? Kind of a letdown. All right. One thing I want to do with this tree that I actually should have done before going this ham into Skirabs. No, this one stays. This one that's going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, not 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're actually do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd say the points going through the top than here, but going through here, I get easier access to skill ups. Okay, so fair. All right. So this is 1, 2, 1, 2. This is fine, and I will go for this, but I think this takes priority, to be very honest with you. Then I need someone makings, because I could do something as simple as this. Do this, and now I get to save these 3 points. Oh, man's found the wind scream. GG. Crit.
Do you need one?
From my Ventra AG, maybe. Not now though. Because right now, I got a Hiram Sorrow. Right now, I am not building an AG, not until, well, not after the incident. I am not building an AG until, I don't know. Right now, my minions, I'm not speccing that much into minion defenses yet. My damage is def not enough to keep him alive regardless. So until I can give him that regen helm, and as of yesterday, there wasn't any regen helmets. Mask of the Stitched Demon. Nothing on trade. There's nobody doing Alva. Surely I'm not just gonna eat shit the moment I decide to do Alva in the tier 16, right? Surely that doesn't happen.
Surely.
Oh, I'm not fucking around monster crit anymore. I've learned. Jesus. Ooh.
Thanks to your
All right, Katarina. Gravicious. Show me what you got.
It can't be.
When I'm ready and not found me at last.
It's the Forbidden Vault.
Resourceful child. I too am resourceful. Witness. Mortal.
Feel that spell. Oh. I now have damage to skip that. Alright.
Darkness walls. Feel death's grip. See, the armor different. We've both slain your pathetic little. There's nothing that makes you feel so time as death, is there?
no more
Now
games,
come to
Katarina.
me.
I'm going to
Let
kill
us
you.
see what you're
Yeah, I have a slight headache. That is not helping me right now.
Are you taking something for it?
No, I typically I don't get headaches too often. And when I do, they don't last for too long, so I think maybe my eyes are just tired of looking at screens.
Fair, yeah. I was probably gonna end up just go chill or something. Reset so I don't become a doomer.
hundreds of dead, rotting soulless.
You do more about what?
What a meaningless waste.
Anything.
But yours,
Where we keep Damien away is
yours will serve.
touching grass.
More so. You try and try and try to break us, and yet the syndicate.
How did I die? Oh, I know how I died. How does that kill me? Did I even drop a portal? Oh, yeah. I instinctively drop portal, so. I'm not missing out on any res, right? Yeah.
But you will not see them. For this, I am sorry, old friend. Your soul burns for me. Chronomancer! Arise, my children. Death will never come for an immortal. Feed!
You're a thief, nothing more.
Your faith was a veil for your base desires. Hypocrite, you're lucky your soul isn't going to your goals. Your soul burns for me. When I'm ready, and arise, my children.
Must you do the children phase every single time?
Souls become entwined.
Like, it wasn't like this last season?
Too much.
Unless it's just a DPS difference or something. Because, like, I feel like she spams it a whole lot more. Or am I bugging?
You, Giannis, the syndicate would never have formed, and for that I must thank you. But you will not be missed.
Have you noticed any difference in how often she does the children mechanic?
She pretty much does it every time for me.
Like, every time she phases,
as
like...
soon as she phases, she just says, "Night, children." I'm like, "Alright, girl,
Give your soul to me.
knock yourself out."
Like, I feel like it never used to be so close to her phasing to begin with.
Your hopeless cause will
Oh, finally, she didn't do it there.
My cause fuels me.
have no fear, creature. Where you are going, the lords have no hold. Your soul burns for me. Give your soul to me. Don't do this, exile.
Stop.
You can
I can bring
still
them back.
join us.
Joanna, I can
It's your
bring your
chance to
entire
bring
Orb or no orb?
back.
Ever loved or
Just give
cared
me
about.
No orb, you had one already. Sag,
Orb.
Sag.
Alright, Gravicious. What do you have for me? Your wedding gift. Oh, Arakali's Fang. Okay. I mean, fair. That's it. Okay, money. The deep ones. Tidebreaker. What the fuck is Tidebreaker?
And a juicy ring.
Like you're trolling me.
Oh, I'll try that. Pincers.
Okay. What does he do? Do you know?
I linked it.
Tidebreaker?
Oh, no, not Tiebreaker's trash. Tiebreaker's a hammer. That's bad.
Yeah, I was like, oh, nice.
It's good. It's
It's
good if
lightning.
you're like. It's good
GG's.
if you're like, I don't know. If you, it's one of the uniques that vendor for a decent amount to the people.
Oh,
That's about it. Yeah.
yeah, that's fine, I think.
But we're not making it that far. Let's just be honest with us. you know the truth. Right. We're not doing all that. I'm not doing all that in this league. That shit was trash.
Have you finally seen the light and accepted that we're not going to be playing this for like even up to a week more?
I think we'll have content by then. I don't think we will, but I mean, listen, I'm actually just having fun just playing. Like, I'm not really. That's why I'm asking everyone else, hey, what do you need? Like, I'm not coping. Okay, yeah.
I don't see myself playing this for more than a week. Is what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, that's
and
fine.
I'm not even saying like a week more. It's like I'm in my last few days.
Yeah, that's fine. PoE2 got some nice QOL. I'm thinking about PoE2.
Reforge number of sockets on a night time.
I'm gonna spend time with the wife. I'll be back later.
Alright, have fun. What do I want to put in there? Do I have any unique chess piece that can deal with the sockets? You are the socket. What up, Fred? How you doing? Let's do body armor. So mantle. It's like the only one I have that I mean, I don't care about it either, but like, who knows? Maybe, just maybe. What a shame. I'm drinking beer one play. I kind of have a headache right now, I'll be honest. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, I was supposed to do this. We have a second veil door. We'll just dump all of these. All right, Arakali's Fang, thank you very much. Very few of them on trade. Maybe I try Arakali's Fang next league or something. Maybe that's what I do next league. I heard there was a new patch. Yeah, there is. There are like a lot of bug fixes. Oh, you look fucking ugly, Jesus. You look
Back.
Why you
Damn, fuck
back?
that. Fuck that, bro.
Cool winds.
Oh my god. Let me take rarity craft. Yeah, next week if I play minions, I'll play Arkali, Obama, something OP as Fudge. Bug fixes, but they had no resources to spare. Yeah, they did some bug fixes on both games, which was very appreciated by the community. But PoE 1, what changes did PoE 1 have? Did it have any? I'm trying to remember. I don't fully remember what PoE 1 got in the patch notes, I'll be honest. PoE 2 got bug behavior changes, like in the form of minion changes. Now I made a change that should help. I don't know how well it helps. I'm going to be checking PoE 2 sometime today, like on stream. But what the patch notes essentially say is if minions have spent a short amount of time like not moving, they can briefly squeeze through smaller spaces or something like that.
Yeah,
So
I ask you, you tested that.
I haven't opened PoE 2 post patch, so I don't know yet. I will be checking it out because like I am leveling the minion build, right? So it only makes sense to. All right, let's
That's why I know how to. I'm logging in.
just log in and tell me how it goes.
I would have to level the minion character.
Exactly, so level.
Where's the nearest zone that has a tight space for the test on Act 1? It's not the first zone. It's not the second zone.
You don't have
It's
to
not
look
the
too
third
far. You
zone.
probably just.
It's not till the druid zone.
I mean, Droid Zone, sure, but like the first zone, like literally the Miller zone should have some tight spaces.
I need an actual test. I need someone who's cooked and
So you need yourself.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, it's been so long since I did Alva. This should be a breath of fresh air. I need pools of restorations.
What's the Atlas strats?
Oh, there's pools of restoration there. What is it?
You're ready for another.
I'm just basically doing Alva, and we're probably going to run these.
I've been what though?
Oh, you're asking me for my tree currently. It's currently Alva, essences, maps, and scarabs.
Yeah.
Lots of scarabs. Like I think I have almost every. Wait a second, I'm trolling. I'm actually trolling. Why don't I just do this?
Do you have a link to your tree?
No, but I mean I can create one. Actually, no. I can screenshot my tree if you want.
Yep.
You want the tree?
Yeah. I didn't want to think up an Alpha one, so I was just kind of waiting for someone to take the first step.
Lol. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can't believe this man really logged in and dropped the doctor and logged off.
You're the addict that wants to always click.
He dropped a doctor.
So
That's insane. If that's not the world telling you that you should,
that is not the world telling you that you should click. That is you trying to convince yourself that you should click. Okay, so this is my tree.
you.
Greetings.
View temple. I think I'll go for sacrificial.
We're 2 coins in the same.
No, let me actually think about this for a split second. PoE wiki, let me see. Aside pools of restoration, what else do I need? What else do they do that I care about? Mask of the Spirit Drinker. It needs Val. I need altar of sacrifice.
Make a list, please. Write it down, please. So we know. I know what I'm also looking for, please.
Lol. So sacrificial chamber, which is here,
I knew you'd find
is what would upgrade to the altar of sacrifice that you can use to upgrade the item.
Before I got us a little closer to finding the temple. But
Yeah, we'll get a lot of those, right?
hope you're ready for another.
And then
This is the temple as you left
for the
behind.
vial,
Every
how do we get the
version
vial?
changes this map of mine.
All drops from the boss.
With enough under our belt, perhaps the temple's current location will
The
be
spinny boss. So
Yeah.
Apex is trying to get in Apex is nice.
So basically, always like we're passing to the top, we're getting pools of restoration, then we're getting sacrificial chambers. It looks like. So sacrificial chamber.
In terms of priority, would be nice. I know I'm asking for a lot.
Lol.
Just so it's good. You know how Alpha is. Sometimes you just get a room and. This guy's like, do I really want this guy to farm this if he's asking for like all these full details? Asking
Why-
for a resume?
Do I? Um. Sanctum of Immortality is the T3 name. And then Apex of Atzoatl. Actually, Apex is more priority than sacrificial chamber, because sac chamber we only need it for after we have the item. So switch the order there. Happy?
Thank
So
you,
I'm going to
appreciate
kill
it.
this top one.
Let's go.
Dude, you know what a text I woke up to that like just makes me love my fuck, I don't know. Internet is weird, but it makes me appreciate my sister.
Well,
She sent me a text. I woke up to the text. Hey, you want a coupon for Bissy on Wednesday? And I'm like, God,
lol.
I know we're related.
I died in the Alva. Oh my lord. What does this map have? Oh, never mind. The map has 129% fizz as fire, 120% fizz as lightning.
Oh, you have increased effect.
Yes. But I have
My God.
basically almost 300 just innate to the map. No modifiers, just that.
Godspeed, sir.
Thank you. I need it. So yeah. I died there. Sad. And that was my sacrificial chamber. But anyways, that's the least important one, so.
There you are. Ready to revisit the past?
I ended up going live.
The more you change my map.
How come?
Yeah, well, just because I'm here for a couple hours now, might as well just click a button. I will be putting the time in the game anyway.
Mm-hmm. I do need more damage as well because these things are taking time to die and I don't like it. Let's open here if we have to pick. Shouldn't there be a chest somewhere that reduces time but gives me rewards? Did I not take the node? Where the fuck is the chest? I have more than enough time here. Nah, it's nowhere to be found.
Good job, Exile.
Oh shit, I should favorite the orchard so I can get my 6-link crossbow. Six-link bow rather. I guess I'll go underground, the river. Let's do underground river.
one of the expedition logbook names is called Utval Outskirts, which is kind of cool
Hello.
because
Ut-
it's the
Utzal?
same. It's the same. Utzal rather.
Yeah.
Utzal.
Okay.
Because it's literally it's there. You can tell by the color palette.
Yeah. Something about a command. What? French, what are you talking about? What command? There's the last one. You don't want to know a big problem with
There you are. Ready to revisit.
storage.
The more you kill, the more you change my map. And the closer we get to finding the temple in the
I guess we go engineering department.
time to go.
You want to know a problem with strong boxes in this league?
Fine.
Who are you gonna sell what you get to?
You use it. That's so much crafting items.
Strong
I'm not really
boxes?
thinking about making money. Yeah, you use it. What are you trying to? Unless you're talking about like the map, like
Like you
throughout the
said-
map strategy.
I was talking about just using the scarabs that you wanted to.
Oh, I mean, you know me. I wasn't even selling the scarabs.
What?
So, you know me. I wasn't even selling the scarabs anyway. So, not much change there for me, buddy. I would just love to run it, and just pick up loot.
Surely we can make it to the other side, right? Yeah.
Good job, Exile. I have to say, Exile, I'm desperate to see what your plan was in keeping this bastard breathing. I guess we'll see soon enough. The temple?
Then essences, and we can call the map a day. Should we? Oh god. This map has been a painful experience. Cause like, not only does he have, what the fuck? Extra crits? Bruh. Okay. 6 portal gameplay, let's go.
Yeah, Purity will save us.
When I'm ready.
And Mans has ambush as well, so like, Jesus. Judging by Purity will save us. Purity what?
6 portal PoE2. Save us
Oh.
from 6 portal gameplay. Because then we can
Okay.
focus on what's really important, not just like feeding every map and then chain resing without a sense of like a loss. Things actually matter when the game comes out. And we'll all just be really intentional and present in terms of how we engage. Yeah. I
Yeah.
look forward to that.
You said Purity.
PoE2.
Oh. I don't particularly care about killing the boss, I think.
Ah, there you are. Ready to revisit the past? The more you kill, the more you change my map. And the closer we get to finding the temple in the present day.
I'm going to go for the temper generator because fuck traps.
It's time. Greeting. Ah, there you are.
I'm going to link
Ready to
this
revisit the past?
priority, then maybe something else as well. Can't even imagine doing Alpha without your KS res capped. Jesus. Like I'm
There's
sweating.
a lot of chaos damage there.
Yeah. Don't you see how?
Interesting.
Are you looking at my screen? Don't you see how everything is purple?
I guess I just never noticed. More reason to keep farming for the lightning strike trickster swap.
Lol. Surely, right? I still haven't found the chest that they said would be everywhere. They say your mouse would have the chest, but then clicking it would reduce your time. Now I have excess time and I've not found the chest once. Oh, is that it? Oh, found it. Found another one. I guess now I know what it looks like.
Good job, Exile.
Meh.
Look how fat the mods on this logbook is.
Lol. Good
I
luck.
got a valid.
Early, right? Yeesh, poison on his. Good luck.
It's not hit. What? Bro, I'm already
Nothing.
clicking all hits poison on the remnant. That doesn't change anything.
Lol.
I see the all hits poison. I'm like, sounds good.
But this isn't my expedition. I was like, wait, why is this not big booming? Then I realized it's not my expedition. I'm like, okay, cool. I have no reason to do you then.
I'm CI, so it's all good.
You're a CIRF.
The damage. It'll be insane.
Sure. Good luck.
Low key, dude. The idea of an Archmage CI is an Archmage RF is kind of cool.
Thanks.
How would they work? RF doesn't hit.
It exists. It exists.
You mean the
Just one that scales with
alt-
mana is what I mean.
You mean the old gem? I mean that's not Archmage though.
Yeah. It's called, what is it?
I don't know. Archmage is a different thing entirely. There's Archmage supports. That probably wouldn't work on it.
Oh, is it Arcane Devotion? Sorry, Arcane Devotion. I feel like this is calling my name, and I know. Like, pun intended, but
All right, we are 1 hour into stream, and I'm having the intense urge to switch to PoE 2. So we shall probably switch soon. Let me just make sure there's nothing to do in King's March first. I have my Blue Xanthimum has 2 people now. So does everywhere else. Let's remove this tier 3 and let's put them at Blue Xanthimum just for now.
We'll make good use of them.
Then for shipping,
Have you got anything for us to disinfect?
let me see how much I'd be spending on the shipping and then I decide if I want to upgrade or not. I need Verisium ore to unlock Calgar. But of course I haven't seen Verisium in forever. So all my ore has turned to bars. I kind of wish they would allow us to use bars in place of ore for upgrading as well. Instead of this awkward thing where it's like, okay, so just don't convert everything so you can actually have the ore. That's kind of awkward. I have the bars, more than enough, but I don't have the ore, so like, just fuck me. All right, PoE 2 time.
holy.
Um. All right, PoE2. Switch my titles. So let's switch. Hopefully, there's no updates that I haven't downloaded.
You know, I
But
kind of wish if, like the games were actually synced like I thought they would be.
what do you mean? Like you'd be playing the same
I could
end
still
game?
link your PoE1 stuff while you play PoE2.
Oh yeah, like I wish we could
I didn't like that the friends
talk.
just wasn't synced either.
Yeah, why your friends aren't even in there? You have to re-add them PoE. I just had the PoE2 Steam thing that has downloading content. It went forward and then it went back, and I'm like, are we de-downloading? What the fuck? Are we deleting shit? It was very briefly. The blue bar just showed up and then it went back. I'm like, okay, that's the first. Anyways, it's still downloading. It's like 70%. So we are last when I logged off this afternoon, I was in Count Gionor's manor. Oh. So how do I test the thing? How do I test this? That is the question.
Up on your first character and do a normal tower.
The towers have changed, remember?
And the normal ones still have narrow hallways. They're just the upstairs of the discharge zone.
I'll have to see if there are any within reach. Do I have any hideout that has thing? I mean, there's also Sanctum, I guess.
What a
Oh. Oh. It's entirely likely that I'm not gonna stream the full 3 hours today. I just have a bit of a headache. The break doesn't last this long. Well, it's not even a headache. I should rephrase that. Now it's not even like a really proper headache. It's mostly my eyes are tired of screens, I think. So there's a bit of like discomfort at the back of my eyes because I know. So Yeah, might end stream a bit early, or we'll see how I feel in like an hour. I also might end up checking out D3 tomorrow. See what it feels like.
Holy. Walking into some D3. What are you gonna blast?
I don't know. Minions, most likely.
The other things. Other things exist.
Oh my goodness, it stutters.
Hear me out. You play a ZHB,
No.
Barb, to
Lol.
buff your Hammer of the Ancients.
To buff my what?
Hammer of the Ancients.
Why do I care about my Hammer of the Ancients? Why would I go
Just think
Barb?
of something to say. So many questions. I don't even have answers to them. I'm just a blaster.
Lol. Oh my god, what is this? Okay, dead. Are you happy now? What is
What happened?
game is stuttering like it's stuttering so bad. Like it's like it feels like monsters are being rendered for the first time or something.
Oh yeah, your cache got cleared. Sedge.
Okay, I'm dead. This time I got stunned by the Iron Enforcer in a park. All right. Take 3. We're going to take it very slow. We're no longer playing PoE 1. I really dislike the change they made, which is that you can only summon a max of 5 SRS per cast of an ability. Also, I think I need to upgrade this like now. I don't know why I'm still using a medium life flask in all kind of mana, but that needs to change. But like, I would have honestly preferred to scale the size of my firewall so that one cast would then summon 10 of them, because on an explode build I don't want to replace them. So I would rather I'm able to get into a rhythm of, oh, I can just summon them now, they go, they pop, summon again, versus now I have to cast it twice and then just wait for when I think the first sets have expired or something.
I will learn all the secrets of this world.
There we go, 15% move speed.
Time is nigh. Our triumph is at hand.
There he is. Just a man. Nothing more.
First ones, hear our
foul
laments.
energy gives life to
Sanity
you?
recedes ever further into the dark. Shadows hover above us, in the corners, watching and waiting. What sickness has come among us that so unsettles our minds? It sits, poised to strike. Nowhere is safe.
Desert fire! Go now, defiler of flame.
Chronomancer, thank you for the life. What the hell? Okay, we're chilling. One thing I will say, going from PoE 1 to PoE 2, you really feel how much slower your character is moving in terms of just movement speed. And that's like the biggest downside to trying to even play the two games concurrently. Nope. Yeah, after this boss, who just happens to be fire resistant, because why not? I'll be going back to town. Take me back to town, please. I'm going to buy a better life flask. Screw what I currently have. It's not. It's. Ugh. Can we hurry up, please? Or no? I guess no. Finally.
For what it's worth, it isn't worth.
Give me frost mages, please. Take out arsonists. I don't want to deal with them anymore. I want to have scatter shots. Arcane temple. And scatter shot, arcane temple. What else?
One more.
You found the ring.
One more.
One more logbook. I put on the chain logbook
What?
farm.
Oh,
I've been like on this, like I've been running through my like 16 and doing pretty much what is the last one.
okay. I guess, how much have you gotten from it? Do you know?
In
I
raw
assume not.
currency,
Mm-hmm.
No idea. It's just been Tujin logbooks to get better numbers on his mats. If I could imagine like raw chaos, not a lot, not as much as it would cost for one. I don't think I'm getting 20 chaos worth in a logbook run, but I'm definitely gonna get 20 chaos worth in a Tujin reroll for the mats I get per, if not way more.
Okay, lost one. Or who did one rather.
Power.
What I want to do is I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where I do dex, int. Anyways, how much of, I guess, let's say Tuyen, for example, how much of his greater currencies do you have? The greater in particular, because I know that one tends to run low quite often. Let's do dex here and then int. Next, Yuna.
Finn makes fun of my collection, but I think it's charming. May it fill your heart.
Okay, I already have a greater.
Goodbye.
I also should get an anti-freeze charm or something. Or stun. Stone charm. Is on ID corrupted. Sure. If I can use it, I can use it.
Spirits, oh, you are held a little. See, well, you pay them, so thank you. Later.
Tell me I touched the well. I don't think I did. Okay, I did. Okay, cool.
Yes, another one. He's under there.
Oh, I remember something else I wanted in there. I look-y wanted levels on my frost mages, so I could fit more. Like code mastery, I would want to use yeah, let's do code mastery. Then for Count Gino, we can switch to conk effect.
Wall of flame!
Are you still doing the test on the way it feels?
I'm on my new character. I'm not doing tests.
I guess you'll just know by playing on this character.
Pretty much. Or at least that's the plan. I plan on having a decently sized warrior army that would walk up and explode. So I guess we'll see when they try to walk up. Is it quick enough that they can get there without getting stuck? Or, you know, or are they going to get stuck and then explode before they can get unstuck? Stuff like that.
Wall of flame.
Where is mobility? And then can I have spell echo as well? Can it work on this? Doesn't work. I was hoping it would echo, like, you know, cast twice, and that would mean I'd have 10 minions, but alas, that is not the case. Why did they change spell echo? Like, genuinely, I can't think of a reason why they changed it, unless it's like they don't want you to be animation locked or something. But like, yeah, so many things it should be working with if it worked the way it did in PoE1, where it just doesn't. So it means it's not doing anything at this point. It's just reducing my cast speed. I can't give it Arcane Tempo because I already have. I guess I could do maybe Spell Cascade Unleash. Now, Spell Cascade is probably just the best.
Yes, more. Don't stop.
I know what this is.
The beast hungers.
And it is not good.
So Spellcast, like, so far there's nothing like I can do to effectively get my 10 SRS out at once, which is less ideal, let's say.
Kill her, and you shall have everything I promise.
No noose this.
I'll remove your head myself. If only the sound wasn't bugging out.
First one's higher. You'll pay with your life.
Swipe.
First dawn's frost.
Yeah, frozen, I guess.
Oriana, open the cage. Release the beast. Give me what you promised.
I think not. I expected so much more from you. Since you are too weak to do the job, I'll find someone who can. Goodbye. You will burn.
You manipulative whore. How dare you abandon after all I've given you?
Okay, buddy, can you just phase? I am still a level away from my necromantic mantle.
Solstice of pain.
Am I lagging? I guess I was having this. I am, right?
Not in Discord now.
Oh.
as night falls. Winter's chill sought the unworthy through an endless night. They wither and tarry. Forsaken frosts
So bad.
as cold as
Whoa.
death.
I got a scepter, a synthesized scepter to drop,
The pack won't
and the implicit was the Sambar scepter implicit. Damage pens, elemental resistances.
Hello.
I'm like, bruh, you're already a scepter. It's unlucky.
It must really want to embrace its roots.
Do you wish that? What do you think about talismans? And like the potential they could have had in the sandbox.
Talismans, I think they're too limiting in its current form. Because like realistically, you can't have your best in slot be a talisman. But here's the problem: the moment you make it so talismans are deterministic, then there's no reason to not have a talisman. Because talismans just have very strong bases sometimes. So they end up with this situation where, okay, it's just you, before you try to make anything a talisman, you have to have a number of talismans that are good for you, and then just chance it. You just try. You know you can actually take amulets and turn them to talismans, right? Retaining their mods.
No, I didn't know that.
You can. It's just they become random talismans. It's a betrayal thing. It's still a bench. It's one of the few things you can still do as a service.
Wait, can you repeat that? What can you do exactly?
You can put your amulet in a bench, a Jorgen's bench, and it will make it so it's converted from an amulet to any random talisman base.
So why would you do that?
If you have a number of talismans that are really good for your build, or maybe you just want, there's one that is a must-have for your build or something, and you just have excess currency lying around, and you craft the same amulet over and over again, trying to get the one talisman. Because it's chance based, you can't weight it in any way to your favor or anything. It's just you just keep setting that parade, basically. But typically what people do with it is they would have a number of talismans that are decent for their build, and then before they'll decide to do it, so that they are like a number of results that would be considered successes. That way they're not just wasting currency and stuff like that.
Since you got into this game, have you used talismans?
No, not once.
I think I've used unique ones, but no. Oh really?
I've used unique. I used Eye of the Great Wolf on my strength stacker before.
It's about the same for me.
But yeah, I haven't. It's too chance based, and maybe if I was better versed with all the different bases, I can see a build and think, oh, there are this, and this number of bases that are good, and maybe it's worth doing. Act 2 is having to render, like they're just literally boxes on the ground that's having loaded in. So like, yeah, I think it just my cache for PoE to go wiped or something with the updates. Anyways, doesn't matter. But yeah, like I don't think I'm that well versed in the talisman, so even say, okay, this build should probably use a talisman or can use a talisman because these would all be really good. And the truth of the matter is, base amulets are just already good.
Yeah,
like attributes are never wasted, to be honest. And if you really do not want attributes, then you can use the attribute there to get something else somewhere else. Or alternatively, I guess what you could also do is have like life. Is there a life base? I think there's mana regen. I don't remember if there's a life amulet base for PoE 1. I know there is for PoE 2, obviously, but I don't remember.
Righteous Fire by Arcane Devotion actually doesn't have the buff to spell damage.
What do you mean doesn't have the buff to spell damage?
You know how Righteous Fire usually gives you a spell damage buff?
Yeah.
It doesn't have it.
Oh really? Fire trap is Fire trap a spell?
I believe so. Yeah, it's a spell tag.
Okay.
But what it does have is with Righteous Fire, increased spell damage on tree doesn't give it damage.
Yeah.
It actually has a spell tag, so that gives it damage.
So
So it takes. Yeah. You know what I mean.
Yeah. So
It
basically,
gets modified by spell damage modifiers. It just
It
doesn't have
is-
the buff that gives you more spell damage.
it's a version of RF that's actually meant to do damage by itself,
Yeah.
while RF is meant to buff damage from other sources.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm thinking like insane pain and 2-mint gaming with it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
The most savage.
Well,
Setup
if you
I
go
could
if you go
make.
pain attunement, that means you have to go Chevrons or low life in any case, not CI.
Yeah, I was gonna go low life. Yeah, not CI. But I mean, I was gonna have ES. But yeah.
I'd
You
like
know,
to make
you
it.
know.
I'd actually like to make a low life build again. My last low life build was. I don't remember what my last low life build was. Why did I have to go low life instead of? Oh yes, I remember. It was Affliction. It was the season of the Spectres, and I was going midnight bargains for extra Spectre counts. But what they do is they reserve life. So because they reserve life, I had to go low life. Because if I willed one, it's reserving 30%. If I willed two, that's 60%. So realistically, I just went low life and went that route.
Low life lasting.
I wouldn't recommend that now because there's Raid Lord, and you just gain way more from like a rare scepter with Raid Lord than you do with Midnight Bargain, because like +1 scepter is okay, I guess, but like when you already have that many specters, you're not gaining that much damage. But like back when I was doing it, this was pre-Raid Lord, so Raid Lord was troll to use. So we essentially were trying. I was going from, I think it was 4 specters, 4/5 specters to 7, something like that. And this was of course Affliction, so Affliction specters where they go.
Oh, at least you finally got off Fortnite.
Congrats. Isn't it funny how important knowledge is for boss fights? Like I'm doing Rad Breaker and I don't think he has hit me with any slams. Okay, he hit me with that one just before he died. But in my defense, he was supposed to die, not hit me.
I leave you to the sands, foul raiders.
In my
Oh,
defense.
passive minion cluster.
Oh, that's nice. I would probably use that.
Of course you would.
The only problem with 12 passive minion cluster is that if I had to use it, I'd have to plan for it. So that's when POB would come in. Pain offering. Tell me ablation is... Oh god. Alright. So I can't get ablation just yet. I have to go to my stash to get it.
Alright. Now I should be back later.
Alright. Have fun.
It's been too long since I felt the rumble of a caravan beneath my feet.
There. Ablation. I don't think I care for Dance Macabre, especially when my minion count is so low. These guys can actually just go destroy. Not interested.
I am a...
You know something I've almost forgot? I need to put... Where is the bleeding one? Lacerate. The reason I can use Lacerate there is now, if I so choose, I can now take advantage of the fact that they'll be bleeding for whatever else I may want to do. That said, I think I just go for heavy swing or something. I need more strength. All right, we just level up for it.
Move swiftly.
Modern quarry there. When I level up, I'm going to get a strength node next, is what it means. We have a decent chunk of dexterity, which means we should be able to fit in many green gems, or a decent chunk of them at least.
From what I can see, the Faridan have been preparing for war. This night now grows warm. You will burn!
Oh wait, I'm level 16. I can use this. This means my respawn timer is now much lower. Of course. And then strength. Skeletal warrior. Heavy swing, right? What if I do something dumb like behead, calling strike? Because then they would just have some very random modifiers. Because on rare monsters, this is 10%, right? Yeah, 10%. In any case, we have lacerates. Where's heavy swing? The fuck? There.
Didn't break a sweat.
Like maybe they take Kinder aura from that, or you know. Then I'd give them martial tempo as well.
You will burn.
Surely this isn't the dead end. Okay, good. We're safe. How much damage am I doing without my SRS? I wonder. I have to imagine pretty decent damage. Maybe not. I don't know. Either way, this is giving them a whole bunch of flat damage, so I should probably also just upgrade it, bro. For now, at least. Eventually, I might take it back down because I don't need the cost of this being high. Speaking of cost of this being high, maybe I'll go mag effect. Ow. There are miners here that are making life annoying. I think miners are still problematic in their in their current states. You. Am I lagging? Please kill them. Dead end. Of course. Of course it is. Because why not? Why be anything but a dead end when you can be a dead end? The dead ends are still just as annoying the 20th time around as they were the first time. Please be the way forward.
Wall of flame.
I turned my brain off to go forward, and then after 2 dead ends, I'm like, you know what? Let's actually put some thought into where we are actually pathing. Where is likely to be the exit? I feel like in my end game build, I should give my flame wall less duration. And the reason I'm thinking this is clarity. I would have no reason to have it permanently up. I don't care about projectiles as far as I remember.
This mine was sealed with some still inside. Corruption seems to have taken them.
I need to... Oh shit, my fire is... Okay. My fire is that low. Oh, this is going to be very spicy boss fights. She's going to genuinely one-shot me. Like if she hits me with any of her big attacks, including the fire... I don't know if it's a fire knife or whatever the fuck that is, or... If she hits me with that attack, I guess all I have to do is get good. I get good, don't get hits. GG.
Sans, take you.
One thing I kind of wish they would add is for offering, I wish they would add which minions to targets by default if like everything is clustered.
What is the difference?
Wish me freaking luck. I'm going to need it.
She's insane.
You'll burn, Maraketh scum! Breathe it in! Burn, oppressors!
Watch out.
Die, die, die!
You will burn.
Burn, oppressors! Landing!
Ow.
Die, die, die!
The way I'm watching out for her, I'm just watching out for her attack, because like this one will genuinely one-shot me. One thing I'm noticing though, she's not getting through my minions as much. Skill gem level 6. Oh lol. A market exclusive line. I guess I upgrade this guy because yeah, I think this is the play.
Done.
Now we can get this one, this guy, and maybe path out here. In the POB, I mean, this is the priorities. I think once I get here, maybe I get these. No, I don't. I think I ignore these 3 actually and just go up to here, pick this. Then maybe I come back for these 3. What's his priority here is revive, AoE, and then this. That I think is priority. And once I have my first ascendancy and I have those nodes, I can start pathing towards then I can start pathing towards
This. I know the intent.
yeah. Anyways, once I have those nodes, I can start pathing towards all the recoup nodes that I plan to get, i.e. this guy, this guy, this one, and eventually this guy. That prioritize the increased speed, because realistically I'm not going to have my second ascendancy until like Act 5, but I would like to have my
The Halani gates have been closed.
The Halani gate.
I would like to have my ring, my unique ring, before then, which means actually what's going to happen is once I have reservation, I'm going to beeline it for pliable flesh.
The Halani gates are closed, but there is enough.
Let us.
Traitor's Passage. Oh yeah, Grand. Surely I just actually I shouldn't need to go touch the well, because I should be touching a waypoint and that should fill up my flasks. And even if there isn't, even if that doesn't do it, there's a checkpoint which I know for a fact does. So checkpoint, it's full, we can go. Waypoint also does the same thing as far as I know, and I think
Now
I think if I go touch a waypoint, it should fill up my flasks as well, though I could be wrong on that. Not 100%. The good thing is somehow my offering is prioritizing my melee minions, which is good. It's what I want. even when there's a cluster. So I'm assuming this is one of those changes they made today, but at the same time, those changes, from what I could tell, were geared towards controller. Because like in a situation where like, let's say these two are here, it's picking this guy. Like, look. See? My mouse is actually on the mage, but it prioritizes the warrior. That's kind of nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Cause like I instantly noticed it the moment I was throwing like offerings around my mages, and it was just prioritizing the warriors. Is there any text saying it prioritizes? No, it doesn't talk about priority, does it? No, okay. Doesn't this mean I can now use Dance Macabre and it to just get my melees? If so, then big. What is exploding that's getting me?
Wall of flame.
I should probably also consider giving it meat shield, my offering that is. It seems to be very squishy right now. Yeah, it is very obvious that it's actually prioritizing the melees. There's a checkpoint. Why is there a checkpoint?
You will burn. Orbala and the Sisters 5. Beautiful.
I believe I do have a 4 sockets SRS, I think. We found Halani gates. That means I think I have a decent idea as to where Baobala is. And if I had to, they're gonna be here. Could be wrong. See, it is very obvious that if you have melee warriors up, it's gonna hit the melees and not your mages. At least when it comes to frost mages. I don't know about the... Not entirely sure about the others, like if you have brutes, and I assume it's going to prioritize warriors over all else. Like if you have warriors, it's going to use your offering on the warriors. I guess I should have continued going this way. I guess not.
You will burn!
With the next point, I think that puts my minion revive speed as low as it will go for a while. Like a proper while. There we go.
The traitor must be sealed within these doors.
Tell woman, you are centuries. Hakbaria, face me. Atun,
Nope.
Miss Sasulami.
She sounded like she was... Oh god.
Kundek. Face me. Atun. Atun. Hakbaria, face me. Take.
Ow.
Miss Sasulami.
Sounded like she was on my right. You know, it's actually pretty accurate when it sounds like it's like on your right ear and left ear. She ends up being in that vicinity. And which is kind of cool. I never noticed this fight had like sound cues.
Atun. Hakbaria, face me.
You will burn!
Take.
Ow, my dude. It's the lack of clarity, I tell you. What? Okay, so there's this
Hakbaria. Nakai. Visions of Jara.
kind of top there.
Hands right. Face me. Atun. Atun.
Surely you die, right?
You fought well, traitor.
My dude, why you dying? Bruh.
A rare treasure.
My character was just sweating. Let's do flame wall. Oh god. Where did y'all come from?
Wall of flame! Die forgotten!
How much life do these guys have? 181. How much life do you have? Oh god, SRS is just... You have fuck all life. That explains why Minion's ability is doing fuck all right now. They don't got much life. They have less life than my level 3 warriors. Fair, okay. So that's how they balance it, I guess. But we are still a ways away from being able to rely on any form of permanent minions for explode. What we can do, I guess, is we can rely on permanent minions for explode during the campaign. Assuming I get the ring I'm talking about. Hardbound loop. I mean, even without it, I should be fine. I have the chest piece, and this is the important part. Before we go anywhere, bruh. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to Hideout. Maybe I should have gone to town. Maybe. Either way, I need to use my stash. Subtracting released a video. Goodbye for now. What the? Oh, I guess I have to see that. Cause like what? How I wonder how long it is. Okay, we'll check it out in a second. Fire. Where is lightning? Lightning is in here. All right. Let's see this video real quick. What's it, 25-minute video? Oh, I don't know if I can watch this. I don't know if I can watch this. 25 minutes. I could watch it off stream, but we'll see. Let's see. We'll start with like the first 5 minutes and see where it goes.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Time for take number 3. I have like 3 hours of footage on the cutting room floor of trying to record this video, but yeah, title and the thumbnail are exactly what it says. So you don't really need much more than that. If you don't care about anything else, it was nice having you. Thanks for clicking the video. The rest of this is just going to be a little bit of an explanation and my plans going forward, and a little self-indulgent explanation of everything. I'm going to try to keep it shorter. First take was like an hour and a half, but yeah, just wanted to word the summary a little bit different here. The main point of this video is that I am no longer going to be making full-time Path of Exile content. I will possibly still play some leagues and events, but not full-time and grind it throughout an entire league and just post tons and tons of content. But I'll still be streaming some games kind of part-time and posting some videos, and I also am looking to move into other types of content.
I'm cooking other things that I'm very excited about, but I thought I should let everyone know where I'm at with PoE content, as that's all this channel has been about for 4 years now.
Content, both game and not game related, and I'd love to have you guys come with me. The rest of this video is the full explanation of that. My original recording here was very blunt, but that's the softer way to put it. All right, enjoy. I guess a little bit of a backstory is I always liked PoE. It's a cool game. It's a great game. I used to just play it like one league a year, one league every other year, something like that. Had fun playing the game. Around Harvest League, really opened up, kind of seeing the possibilities of the game. really unveiled the depth of the game, really got into crafting and understanding all that type of stuff. Fast forward to Ritual League, kind of the heyday of Path of Exile. I had a build that I really liked, my cast on crit Chronomancer, and I wanted to share that with you guys, or just share that in general. Actually, I didn't even want to share that. My friends were like, hey, you should make a video of this build. Like, I had tried to make like a couple Hades videos before. It was kind of fun, just because I liked playing Hades. But my friend was like, yeah, you should just make a build guide for your build. It's pretty cool. And they're like, yeah, I've never seen anything like it. So, post it. So I posted it to Path of Exile builds and all that. That was it. I was just planning on posting a build guide, going back to my day job, and that was it. Then people started sending me messages. They were sending me like DMs on Reddit and be like, hey, where's your stream? I don't see your stream. And like, I don't have a stream. Yeah, so I made a Twitch account, just started chatting with people, streaming here and there, just showing my gameplay and all that. And it coincided with the job that I had of, it basically ended up, we had a mutual separation, we'll just say that. The job had gone a direction I did not want to do, pretty much. They're putting us, I was a programmer and they wanted to basically put all hands on deck doing customer support just because like they had a bad release. Not my fault, not my fault, but there's a bad release. And they put everyone all hands on deck on like awful customer technical support for stuff that I didn't even work on. And it was a nightmare and I just couldn't make myself do it. So I was like, hey, I'm streaming right now. And I posted like a couple of videos that did
it really is
horribly. Walked away from a job and I'm doing this and let's see if we can make this work. And that's really, not to recount the whole history of everything, but that's basically what's happened. So, talking about PoE in general, like I said at the beginning, I like PoE a lot. It's a great game, but I'm not like a hardcore ARPG guy, and I'm definitely not a one game type of guy. And that's been a big problem of mine. The first couple of years, just having tons of growth, people coming in, sharing, we had the Bane gang and everything, and people coming in, all that, and like meeting new people, and all that was so great. But the whole time in the back of my head is just like, I want to play other games, or I want to do other things. I have so
I can
many
understand
other things
that
I want to do in my life, and that's basically the summary here. And it gets even worse when the game is your job. More props to the people that can sit there and just grind it forever. I think it's been very obvious, if you've been following the stream and seeing my output on YouTube for the past 2 years. Like the first 2 hard, I was posting a video a day, streaming 8 to 10 hours every day. And that's basically what you have to do as a content creator to grow. You have to go very hard, and posting shorts and all that type of crap. And it gets more complicated every single year. You can't just do, I'm jealous of what Ziz did, early on, he's just like, I would stream 16 hours a day and that was it. Since there was no one else playing PoE, that, more props to him. But yeah, you can't do that these days. You really have to, you have to do so much. Particularly, I always viewed PoE as like a launching point, or was hoping for at least. I talk about this on stream all the time, but it's not something you talk about in a YouTube video. On stream all the time, like my goal was always to have PoE max 50% of what I did. And ideally maybe even 30% or even 20%, where it's like, hey, for a league, I still enjoy playing PoE up until I get my 40 out of 40. Like, I like that. I like having a concrete goal, going for that, maybe coming up with one fun build, 2 at the most, that I can do with like the new mechanics, new uniques, anything like that. But then after I get my 40 out of 40, I do not just enjoy grinding. I don't enjoy just getting more money or anything like that. Everything after that, like the first 3 to 4 weeks of a league is very fun. That's when I enjoy playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
The next,
very relatable here.
7, 8 months. Normally like the next.
Very relatable here. I have a lot of fun towards the start of the league. This past Settlers, it was so good, like because I got to finally play Forge Forcebearers, which as of when it was meta, I wasn't really spectaring. I was just, it was a league after I started playing PoE. I wasn't about to deal with Frostbearers or anything like I was still enjoying base minions, trying to figure that out, learning the game, stuff like that. Like my mind was already occupied with that without dealing with Spectre. So Settlers starts, I had Frostbearers, and those guys ended up being pretty fun. So that took like 2 weeks of my playtime. Then afterwards, I think it was Chains of Command, I think. And that was also a very fun build. It was fun to play around with it with some of the enchants. And then after that, with the anime weapon, it was just I was kind of burning out, but I'm like, okay, I'll just keep pushing. And then I think that was the last one because I couldn't. There was one more build I wanted to work on, and I was hoping this Pox's private league would end up being it, but it's not. Anyways, yeah, like that period of the first month of a game of a PoE release is just the golden period, and then once that's done, even then it's like not always even up to a month. It depends. Jeez. Ooh, some leagues it's less. I think Necropolis was less, as an example. And I think that's okay. I personally would like more games to play in the off season. I have no idea what. I also like personally. I have like, I don't know what else I would play. Is the problem I think I have, because other ARPGs typically aren't releasing around that point in time, and even if they were, those guys are like D4. It's like a week of content. Last Epoch, less than a week of content unless they've actually make a release. Who else? Torchlight, yeah, whatever. So like there really isn't much else, so it's mostly PoE 1 and PoE 2. That said, even when it comes to YouTube, because like this is mostly stream, I can actually play other things on stream and I have no problems with that. But when it comes to YouTube videos, it's a lot more complicated, because my channel is currently growing on PoE 1 and PoE 2, and I like that. And honestly, I would like to make more videos on other topics, but like it's just very bad for the algorithm, I guess. So but I also don't want to be a niche PoE 1 YouTuber either, where it's like only PoE 1 or niche PoE. Like I don't only be PoE, because I enjoy playing a plethora of games. You know, the Mountain Blades, the I enjoy stuff like Mountain Blade. I enjoy stuff like probably Kingdom Come Deliverance would be a good game for me. I actually haven't tried it. I might not. I don't know yet. But stuff like that. I think I played a bit of Dragon's Dogma, though because of the timing I didn't really get to really play it. So that's another game I'm probably going to check out soon. Just in general, stuff like that. So those kind of games, you know what I should do? What I should consider doing? I should consider just putting reviews on games. I think ideally that's what I want to do. I want to make review content on games that are not in my, like, during PoE's off season. I could look at actual like RPGs and whatnot and actually just make review videos on them. Because left to me, I can play so many games, and I can typically play them very quick so long as I have fun on them. If I don't, then I burn out. Then I just check out. But I think if it's for a video, I can actually push through even in a game I didn't really like all too much. Because like, contrary to popular belief, even if I don't stream it, or if some games I don't enjoy streaming, I still enjoy playing. Just because I don't think all games make good content. Not all fun games make good stream content.
2 to 3 months, right?
Cyberpunk?
Me,
I mean, I could consider
that's
Cyberpunk.
like filler for me. And when 2/3 of the time you're just trying to fill space with stuff that you don't want to do, like I enjoy sharing stuff with you guys. You know, the two things that I enjoy are just like fun stuff with the community on stream and educational stuff on YouTube. And
He looks tired though.
you know, I put out most of the stuff that I cared about educational wise, right? Like the crafting videos, betrayal guide, expedition guide. Those are the videos that I'm most proud of. Like I said, I wanted to get PoE down to like a minority of what I did. And I just 100% my fault for not pushing the boundaries. Like it's really hard, you know, if you're a PoE streamer or you know, any one game streamer. Like I even did Twitch used to do these fireside chats where they would invite people to like listen to a top creator talk about things. And I did one with Double Lift, and even he was talking about how he hates being pigeonholed as a League of Legends only guy. Like he wishes he could just boot up Stardew Valley or Animal Crossing or something and just chill once in a while. But he's like, you know, his 15,000 viewers goes down to 4, right? And I would kill for 4,000 viewers, but you know, that's
no matter what size you are, the number is gonna go down.
Pigeonholed as a one game creator, and you can break out of it, right? You can push those boundaries and break out of it. You gotta work even harder, and the nature of the work, unfortunately, does not really sync up with what I want to do for the rest of my life. So I guess we'll just kind of get into it a little bit. I am over 42 years old now, 42 and a half, very soon, and you know, my history is I was a very active person, relatively outdoorsy type of person. I am not the type of person, you know, I love video games and I'll get into them, but I have a very love-hate relationship with how much I do that. Like my biggest regrets in life are how much time I've spent playing video games. Genuinely.
That's interesting.
That's probably my number one biggest regret in life is just how many hours I spent playing games. And my dream is not to be someone that plays video games for 12 to 16 hours a day. That is just not my dream. More power to you if you get your life satisfaction from that. But for me, like, you know, especially now, you know, like 4 hours a day, like, you know, especially if I have that time boxed and whatever, but the nature of Path of Exile, and for me making content, like I'm not like the fastest, most brilliant person in the world, but like my superpower is that I can hyper focus on something, and you know, I can put out something that is high quality if I put in, you know, 2 to 3x as much time as, you know, people that it might come more naturally to. But, you know, I'm able to do that with a variety of things, and that's kind of like my superpower. I believe everyone has their own superpower, and that's just like, you know, how I've identified my own. Did that with content for the first 2 years, and it was very successful, and it was so great, you know, going to ExileCon and meeting you guys and the meet and greet and everything. It's been really, really awesome. Honestly, all the support, like, did everything I could to like avoid asking for support beyond like, hey, subscribe to the channel, anything like that. And just like how much you guys have given me an outpouring of love, you know, how much what I did here resonated with you guys was incredible. But I just can't make myself playing Path of Exile anymore, man. You know, the big thing is like I was already like pretty burnt out in the game. Like to me, Sanctum was the height of PoE. Like it's also a combination of Sanctum was for me the best league of all time, and they haven't had anything. Like it felt like they were always getting more and more aspirational. I was like, they can't keep getting away with this. You know, every single announcement was like, oh my god, this is crazy. It keeps getting crazier. And
I think Settlers was pretty good.
Sanctum to me has been pretty darn. Yeah, they set the bar too high, right? You know, every league, every single Path of Exile, league, you know, after Parandus basically has been, you know, godlike, incredible versus other games. But PoE, they kept raising the bar. You know, they have to like hit their limit, right? And we saw that with Kalandra especially. They just ran out of time. They got too aspirational and they just couldn't do it. And I totally get it. Also, they got stretched thin with PoE too, which we'll get into in a second. Yeah, every league after Sanctum to me, I like Sentinel's great. Like to me, Sentinel is the second best league of all time. Sanctum is the best, and then we'll probably put like Ritual and Ultimatum as a tie for third place for me. I think those are my top three. After that, like no league has truly excited me. And if anything, this past year with, you know, Affliction, Necropolis, and Settlers, they're, you know, again, they set the bar very high. They're not bad leagues, but compared to what they did in the past, they're very, very bland. And then with the push of Ubers and T17s and just how extreme the power creep on both the player and Arch Nemesis mods as well, you know, the player and monster power creep has gotten to the point where, you know, until your build is basically immortal, you just can't relax playing the game. And that's, you know, I don't know. It's just, I've kept finding the game more and more tedious to play.
Yeah, logging into PoE1 today, doing that map, the Alva map where I just ate shit and used 6 portals. That was not fun. And it's going to take a lot of effort to get that character to where defensively I feel comfortable and not get randomly one shot. And having to play like that, knowing that something would just Thanos snap you out of existence until you meet a checklist, and that is not even talking about the T17 checklist. And part of that checklist is, for Bama at least, would be DPS, and knowing that a big part of that damage that I'm aspiring to get is supposed to be in the form of an enchant that is just on like outrageously expensive right now, doesn't motivate me to play the game. It really doesn't. It doesn't at all.
I just want to play other games. You know, if I want to play, if I'm going to play a game, I want to play something else. And then I guess we'll talk about PoE 2. So that's my relationship with PoE 1 right now. You know, particularly this league dragging on this long, a league that I, you know, like I just said, is very bland to me. I've basically just been in PoE 2 waiting room for the past, you know, basically 2 years, and especially the last year, 100% just PoE 2 waiting room. And you know, it's early access. It's early access. It's early access. It is so far from, you know, what I would want to play at this point. Great for them that they made a ton of money and they got a lot of hype, but it is so far away from what I would want to play right now. So like, I don't see a reason to play that game. Like I did end up playing, what did I play? Like 220 hours. I haven't booted up. Also, I haven't played PoE 2 in over a month now. I haven't booted up in a while. Let's see. PoE 2 right there. You can take a look. Oh, no, I don't have it turned on. Okay, anyway, I haven't booted up the game since January 6th, and I played 275 hours, but a lot of that was just leaving the game up overnight. Yeah, I don't even have my screen capture on. That's how long it's been. Let's see. So yeah, you know, the short of it is, you know, you can watch Ben's video or you can watch my review of like what I think. It's like, I think PoE 2 will be very good in maybe a year, but I also don't think it's going to be what I wanted it to be regardless. So like I just said, I've been mostly done with PoE 1, and you know, with what they showed, I thought PoE 2 was gonna be a very, very different game. I like my dreams of what the end game were gonna be was like, I don't know, procedurally. A lot of people might not like this, and this is fine. This is just what I want. But I wanted like, you know, really strongly encouraged group play, you know, maybe procedurally generated dungeons. You know, it's tough for procedurally generated to be good, but like really, really interesting dungeons that maybe take a while to run with a party, culminating this incredible boss fight that does interesting things, or like something just very, very different. Like I wanted the gameplay, and this is what it felt like, you know, going to ExileCon and as they were like playing things and doing the couch co-op experiments in LA. I thought the game was going to be something drastically different than PoE 1. Unfortunately, and the way that, even worse is the way that they're patching it. Actually, the way that they're patching it and adding these small QO quality of life things, it feels like, and we'll see with point 2, but it feels like they're pushing it more and more towards PoE 1, but janky right now. Like they're already conceding a lot of their base game design choices, right? And like, I think those design choices were not good in the first place, but they're saying, oh, you know, we wanted to do 1 portal, but hey, now you get 6 portals, and then maybe 4, and then 2, depending on the difficulty. But it's just like, what? Just give us 6. Who cares, right? Like, that's not like an interesting game design decision, right? Just like, oh, it's harder. Now you're playing pseudo hardcore. That's not interesting. Interesting is like, hey, we're doing this really interesting, this totally different thing that you've never seen in an ARPG. I wanted it to be like different. I don't know. Just give me Hello Kitty Adventure World or something. I don't know. Like, I wanted a very, very
okay. I think
revolutionized what ARPGs were. Like that was the dream, right?
I mean, that's fair.
And more, all I see is just like a lot of inconvenience, taking away so many of the interesting things about PoE 1. You know, the change to the crafting system. Like I get what they're doing, giving base types and drops value and all that. Whatever, I understand it. But like they didn't do it in an interesting way, and now they just lost the identity of the beauty of the crafting and currency system of PoE 1. Like one of the best parts about PoE 1 is gone, and they replaced it with something just way worse. Like it's totally fine to say, hey, that's too easy. Yeah, we don't like what it does to the game. That's fine. But you don't take it away and then you give away this
07 to a great one.
That's not, that's just worse in literally every single way. And then it's like, okay, so omens can get you kind of halfway there to PoE 1 crafting. But then omens are super rare. We're just gonna make omens more common. And then it's just like PoE 1 with extra steps, right? I don't know, you know, they're under pressure for a lot of time. There's so many beautiful things about the game. I did really enjoy the campaign. Anyway, you can watch my review. This is about me. This is about me, not the game. Anyway, like I said, I've basically been in a PoE 2 waiting room, and I just did not like the game. And I think that was very clear. Like I made like 2 videos. So it was like, I made 3 videos. Like, hey, here's the build that I'm playing. I even said like, hey, this build's not even that good, just because I ended up playing Chronomancer instead of Stormweaver, and Chronomancer sucks, right? And I should have played Stormweaver, but I had pressure to play Chronomancer, which is a whole different thing. And then, then I just posted like a video about how minions are annoying, right? And I just end up like, all I was thinking about was like how annoying the game was. Anyway, don't like PoE 2, and I'm afraid PoE 2 is just going to be, it might be better than PoE 1 in a year, maybe 2 years. But right now it's just like, I don't get the point of it to even be out, except for GGG to show that they're working on something and to make money. More props to them. It's not a bad game, but it's just, it doesn't give me an alternative to PoE 1 that gets me excited. There's literally nothing about the act of playing the game that I find enjoyable over PoE 1. that's the maybe going through the campaign the first and second time was fun. More fun than the campaign of PoE 1. But after that, man, the end game has been basically everything about it I found unfun. We'll just say unfun. So there's that. And then the other thing, like I said earlier, is I don't want to be sitting here at my computer for, the thing is with making content, and particularly for PoE content, for me, like I said, it takes me a lot of time.
Takes a lot of time.
From sun up to sundown, I am just, at the very least, I'm thinking about what video I'm going to make, what I'm going to do on stream, what build I'm going to work on, stuff like that. And, particularly if you don't want to do that and it's consuming everything, like I was always very, very active my entire life, like always very in shape. And that was like part of like how I, like to move in the world, and part of my identity is like someone who is very active and agile than, just sitting here making content for 4 years. Those first 2 years I grinded so hard. I was just not in the shape. I was very unhappy with how things were going. And, it was fine timing with COVID, I guess, because no one was going outside. But now I'm still not really going outside as much. I don't want to just sit here spending my whole life, this is my so mad moment, I'm going to go make a tomato farm and be a lawyer. Nah. The other thing is, a few weeks ago, I actually went to Japan and I bought a house. So if you caught my last stream, or you've seen any of the streams, I've been talking about that. I've always been into Japan in general.
Okay. I will finish this on my own after stream, but I think we get the gist of it. Thoughts on it? I mean, I think it's a decision he's happy with, and I think kudos to him. I think he's made a lot of excellent videos over the years, and he will be missed 100%. Because I really did I enjoyed watching his content from YouTube to Twitch. And I mean, like you said, he's not going to stop making content. So I look forward to seeing what he's going to get up to. But at the same time, I also know he's, like, from what he said, he's just not going to have as much content up, right? He's not going to spend as much time making content, editing, stuff like that. Like, he's going to be streaming, he's going to be doing things, but it's essentially the end of an era, let's just say. So, power to him. Whatever he gets up to, fingers crossed, works out and he finds joy in it. 07. Basically 07. I shall finish video later on, like I said, but man inspired me and held my hand to teach me betrayal and crafting. I learned, like, I learned a lot of things from his content. Betrayal, I had watched how many different betrayal videos before his. Did he understand one? Like, watch one from Ziz, did he understand fuck all from it? Nothing was just making sense, and then I watched his and everything made sense. I watched his, went playing game, I was like, oh my god, this is it? Like, it just made sense, and like, it was really that defining moment for Betrayal where I was like, I could actually have fun playing it. farming it, and since then you guys know, like I barely farm anything else in PoE 1. Like, as much as it pisses me off every single time when I go for it on a dry streak without dropping a veiled orb, I still go back to veiled orb farming. Why? Because it's so damn good. Like, I love that. I love that mechanic at the end of the day. It is so damn good. That's what it all boils down to, I think. You know what I want to do? I don't want SRS to explode right now. I don't think their life is enough to warrant the explodes. I feel like I'm shooting myself in the foot by doing it. So I'm going to switch the exploder. Then for Raging Spirits, I am going to do Immolate and Martial Tempo.
Reopen ancient gates of seven waters.
Like, I think we're better off just having them attack, if I'm being very honest with you. I don't remember ever having that long corridor to go down.
Die, forgotten.
So the entirety of this side boss is to give me an iron rune? Question mark? Huh. Okay.
You will burn.
I don't know why they are why they are alive for so long. There we go.
Desert fire! The final gate is broken! We must continue our advance!
All right, Jamara. Let's see what my single target looks like.
Wrath of the king!
How is this possible?
I shall dethrone you, Sekama, and leave you to the sands! The Madaketh will fall by my hands! You are unworthy! The Madaketh will fall by my hands! The Madaketh will fall
Ow.
by wrath of the king! I shall dethrone you, Sekama, and leave you to the sands! I tried to seek peace, and the Sekamas disgraced me!
Wall of flame!
Left my corpse to rot in the sand. This time, we choose war!
You receive the death you deserved! And I shall give you another!
We shall finish this, but not today.
Make haste! He must not escape!
Yeah.
Quickly!
Mark my
He
words,
conjures the very
Jarnagor.
sands against
I will
us!
return you to death.
I wonder if you have to do this.
No natural sandstorm. We must battle
I guess you do. The second one. All right. I think this is where we end stream.
We would have speak to him.
Yeah, I think this is where we end stream. I will be back tomorrow. Let me just get to follow the Sekima, get my waypoint, and yeah, and then we can end. I will probably not do my ascension until I'm live. So if I end up playing off stream, then I mean it is what it is. But right now I don't really like my character's damage all that much, so I mean, I'm not in the most rush to do it either.
Where I deserve to be.
I'm not in the most rush to do it. But anyways, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate y'all. I will be back tomorrow with more, most likely PoE or something. We'll see. Till then, good night.